Welcome back to the Midnight Scooby Show! And tonight I have a blast from the past. This video that you're about to see was originally recorded and edited on October 31st, 2019 as part of my main channel's annual Halloween show. This is the review of the direct-to-video movie Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, which is the first direct-to-DVD, at that time VHS, movies for Scooby-Doo. Like I mentioned in the Return to Zombie Island movie review from last month, I enjoyed this way more than I enjoyed that. I really like this because it basically kind of takes the whole kind of Scooby-Doo mystery idea and kind of twists it. You know, of course, the gang have all gone their separate ways. They each have their own jobs, their own life. But, you know, basically Daphne wants to kind of find a real mystery. You know, not someone in a mask. And I really like how, you know, at the beginning when the gang all comes back together in that road trip, and it's still people in the mask. They don't find anything. It's just some person who put on a costume to cause some trouble. But then they go to Louisiana, and they meet just a normal person, they think, and they go to the island, and then there's cat people and zombies. And of course, it was, when I rewatched it not that long ago, I really enjoyed it. A lot more than when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I did not like this Scooby-Doo adventure. I thought it was, well, for them, scary. It actually scared me to even think about it, to even watch it, and I never wanted to even go near it. Watching it now, though, I find a lot of the zombies, they're really well animated. They're very kind of scary looking zombies. But now, in all these kind of zombies that I've seen over my life, from, you know, Walking Dead to a few other movies, it's nothing compared to what's on this Scooby-Doo thing. But it's definitely a really good Scooby-Doo movie because it's not, they basically have a mystery that's not people in a mask. It's people who are basically either zombies or cat people. And I really like how they just kind of set it up where there's no really escape right now because they gotta defeat these cat people. And of course they're gonna kind of steal their life energy. At least is how I described it. But yeah, I really like this movie now much more than I used to. And also it's just kind of, I really like these kind of early type of Scooby-Doo movies. You don't get many of them anymore. Like I mentioned in that review, it's just nice when things were a little bit more real, if that makes sense. You know, they weren't always people in a mask. There's a little bit more stakes to it. And I really like that because it makes you kind of think, are they going to be able to survive it? What's going to happen? But yes, there's a lot of kind of really good moments in a lot of these early Scooby-Doo movies. Of course, you know, Zombie Island, Alien Invaders, The Witch's Ghost, and of course, Cyber Chase, which we talk about these because they're really good Scooby-Doo movies.